my sons, my daughters. நான் ஒரு நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினராக உங்கள் மத்தியில் இல்லை, ஒரு பேரண்டாக குழந்தைகளை வாழ்த்துகிற வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்தமைக்காக நான் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். பலமுறை கேந்திர வித்யாலயா பள்ளியினுடைய விழாவிலே பேசுகிற பொழுது தமிழிலே பேசுகிற நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் இந்த முறை மாற்றி ஆங்கிலத்திலே பேசுவதற்கு நான் விரும்புகிறேன். Majority of the distinguished guests, majority of the speakers எல்லோரும் ஆங்கிலத்திலே தான் பேசினார்கள். நான் மட்டும் தமிழில் பேசினால் அது சிறப்பாக இருக்காது. மிஸ்டர் முரளி அவர்களோடு பேசுகிற பொழுது நான் ஒன்றை கேட்டேன். எவ்வளவு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இங்க படிக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்கிற பொழுது மிஸ்டர் முரளி சார் telling me 2500 students. இந்த 2500 மாணவர்கள், பெற்றோர்கள், டீச்சர்ஸ் உங்கள் மத்தியில் இந்த கோல்டன் ஜூபிலி விழாவிலே கலந்து கொண்டு வாழ்த்துகிற வாய்ப்பும் பாராட்டுகிற வாய்ப்பும் எனக்கு கிடைத்தமைக்கு உண்மையிலே கடவுளுக்கு நான் நன்றி சொல்ல கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறேன். Education is an essential right which permits each person to receive instruction and to blossom socially. Education begins with the acquisitions of elementary knowledge, that is to say, literacy. The ultimate objective of education is the improvement of a person's quality of life. It offers to underprivileged adults and children a chance to escape from poverty. It is thus an essential tool for the economic, social, and cultural development. Education is a human right which ought to be accessible to everyone without any discrimination. All children must be able to go to school and thereby benefit from the same opportunity to build a future. Beyond the question of accessibility, all children have the right to benefit from a quality education adapted to their needs. One of the major intentions with which the Kendriya Vidyalaya system of central government school is instituted is to provide this quality education to the future builders of the nation. The system came into being in 1963 and now we are celebrating the golden jubilee of KVS schools. I am happy to take part in this memorable celebration along with Sri Avinash Dikshit, IDAS Commissioner, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangadan Schools, who has come here to join the celebration in my parliamentary constituency, sir. He is always helpful to me and sanction all my requests. We have addressed as Dr. P.R. Vasudeva Rao, Chairman BMC, principals, teachers and students of KV, parents and other stakeholders. I will use this opportunity to list out some major responsibility of teachers, students and parents. First of all, I want to speak the teachers. Teachers are second parents. You should not only experts in the subject. You should not only be experts in the subject, but experts in communicating the content. A good history teacher not only appreciate the past, but can pass on the patient in the way that makes student appreciate it too. A teacher should be a role model. Such a teacher can do wonders in the life of the student. Our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, has talked about this at length in his autobiography. Continue being a student yourself and model being a lifelong learner. A teacher should be a constant learner. Only such a teacher can update the students with what is latest in every field. Make lessons applicable. Don't be a part of the disconnect between school life and real life. Take time to explain the relationship and why what students are learning now is important later on. Last but not least, enjoy your job and be kind and happy with your students. This will do magic to your job. The next guidance to the students: ask lot of questions. Ask lot of questions. This will be sharpen your minds and will make you a successful student. Communicate your problems related to studies to your teacher and seek their help to tackle them. Sweat a little. Koncham verve varattum. Sweat a little. That is, work hard. School is your brain gym. The school is your brain gym. You have to work out your muscles. Make them a little so. If you are going to lift a heavier load later on in life. My dear students, be in class. Don't put at risk your own training. Surround yourself with other students who can help you. You do not have to be a best friends. Everyone you seek advice from, but find friends who are rooting for you the best of you. Now I am going to ask the parents. It is must. The parents should first be able to know yourself. It is a must. The parents should first be able to know yourself. You need to understand yourself inside and out so that you don't pass your weakness, shortcomings, bad habits and bad behavior onto your children. Pass along your strengths to your child. Help your child explore. It is your job to help your child know the world. Show them around, explain things, travel with them whenever you can. Discipline your child. No matter how much you love your child, no matter how much you love your child, and no matter how wonderful they are most of the time, there will be time that you need to say no. There will be times that you need to say no firmly, and when they don't to obey, you need to discipline them. Educate your child. Of course, schools are there. Teach your children, but that is not the be all and end all. Children spend more time outside of the schools and learn more the real world. The experience they have with the family will have profound effect on them. It is your obligation as a parent to answer your children's questions and teach them. Give your child love. Give your child love. Give your child love. It might sound odd when I say this, and you must be wondering any need to say this. But still, there are instances where it is proud the children who do not receive parents now became victims of mankind's evils and or disfigures children needs to love, so that they know what it feels like and what to look for, and so that they can build self-confidence, self-system, self-value and self-love. Finally, the commissioner is here, Kendra Vidyalaya Commissioner Dikshit is here. I am elected member of parliament. I have a lot of grievances, my people. Already I got 2 Vidyalayas, Kendra Vidyalayas. One KV1 and KV2 cut in my parliament. But my request, Honorable Prime Minister in the Parliament, Honorable Minister, Human Resource Development Minister Hamid, he said, Honorable State Minister Mr. HRD, in his letter dated 4th June 2012, has informed that the district administration should send a proposal for opening of new Kendra Vidyalaya in Kanchipuram. In Kendra Vidyalaya, Kanchipuram has come. We got 3 Kendra Vidyalayas. One KV1 here, another KV2 here, another KV3 is in a Kanchipuram. So my request, I seek the help of Sangadan to expedite the matter in the interest of the people of my constituency, sir. இத்துடன் என்னுடைய உரையை நிறைவு செய்வதற்கு முன்னால் பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் குழந்தைகளுக்கும் இந்த பள்ளி நிர்வாகத்திற்கும் எப்படி இந்த அட்டாமிக் பவர் பிளான்ட் நிர்வாகம் உறுதுணையாக இருக்கிறதோ அதே போன்று உங்கள் நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் நிச்சயமாக இந்த கேந்திர வித்யாலயா சங்கதன் 1-2 பள்ளிக்கு நிச்சயமாக நான் துணையாக இருப்பேன் என்று தெரிவித்து இந்த விழாவிலே கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கிற உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் பாராட்டுக்களையும் நன்றியும் தெரிவித்து விடைபெற்றுக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம், ஜெய்ஹிந்த்.
கல்பாக நகர காங்கிரஸ் கமிட்டி சார்பாக அண்ணனுக்கு சாலை அணிவிக்கிறேன். வாயிலூர் ஊராட்சி சார்பாக
வணக்கத்தை தரக்கூடியதாக அமைந்தது. அனைவருக்கும் ஒரு ஊக்கத்தை தந்தது. எம்பி அவர்களுக்கு மிக்க நன்றி. Thank you very much, sir. It was really informative, stressing upon the significance of education in life and society. Thank you very much.
जिनके बारे में ये कहना कि हर पल पर आपका ही नाम होगा, आपके हर कदम पर दुनिया का सलाम होगा। केंद्रीय विद्यालयों को आपने जिन ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचाया है, उसके लिए देखना एक दिन वक्त भी आपका गुलाम होगा। मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ और अनुरोध करती हूँ हमारे केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन के आयुक्त माननीय श्री अविनाश दीक्षित जी से कि वे अपने बहुमूल्य विचारों द्वारा हमारा पथ प्रदर्शन करें। कृपया।
Staff members, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a matter of special privilege for me to be a part of this Golden Jubilee celebrations being organized here both by Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 and 2. For this, I'm truly thankful to Dr. Vasudev Rao for giving me this opportunity by inviting me over here. Otherwise, I don't think in my tenure of 5 years I would have ever come to Kalpakni. The other thing is today I visited both the schools, KV number 1 and KV number 2. I must confess that I was quite impressed and I felt very good about the way the schools are being run, the good work being done by the teachers and the achievement of the students. Of course, for this, a lot of credit goes to the teachers, staff and principals, but I think even the sponsoring agency and the kind of active involvement which the chairman and the nominee chairman have in the running of the school is also responsible to a great extent, and I hope that this kind of collaboration, this kind of cooperation we will continue to get from the sponsoring agency and the schools will continue to progress. Now coming to the today's function of the Golden Jubilee celebration of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, I think so many speakers have spoken before me that there is nothing new for me to say, but I would try and put things in the perspective as I see it. Kendriya Vidyalaya, of course, started 50 years ago by taking over of 20 regimental schools in the various cantonments in the country. The basic mandate, a modest mandate, was to provide a uniform education system for the transferable government employees, their children or transferable government employees. But in the journey of 50 years, Kendriya Vidyalaya has not only fulfilled that mandate, but also went far ahead and created a school system which is known for its quality and which is known for quality education that it imparts. Apart from that, during the course of this journey, there have been many achievements, many accomplishments, and the Golden Jubilee celebration is a time when we should take pride in those achievements and feel proud to be part of an organization like Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. However, this is also an occasion to think about the contribution made by all those teachers, principals and other staff members in the last 50 years on whose hard work we are now winning all these laurels and accolades. I am glad that some of those principals and teachers are here and we should truly appreciate the contribution made by them. Apart from that, we should also try and contribute in such a way to our organization that it grows further and maybe 10, 20 years hence or maybe 50 years hence, it is at a much higher level than what it is today. As far as the students are concerned, I would As far as the students are concerned, I would like to assure them that we at the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan look at education or the teaching learning activity as our core activity for which the entire organization is there, and we would like to enhance and enrich their educational experience in the Kendriya Vidyalayas to the extent possible. Kendriya Vidyalayas have always taken a great pride in the fact that our teachers are very good. And they are not only quality teachers, but they go beyond the call of their duty and do their work in a very good manner. So I acknowledge that fact, and I also congratulate all the teachers here and tell them and I expect them to continue doing their good work in the years to come. Teaching is a profession which unfortunately these days in our society is not one of the best or one of the first career choices of a student, but still it is a noble profession. It is a profession in which you actually contribute to nation building, contribute to the building of the society. A few days ago somebody sent me a message, a small story about teachers, which I would like to share with you. Once a group of people, which included a doctor, an engineer, and a lawyer and also a businessman and a teacher. They were discussing how much money they make. So each of them gave a very high figure that I make so much of money, I make so much of money. But in the end they all asked the teacher, what do you make? First the teacher did not respond. But then when they insisted, then he said that I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I make even a failure feel like he's a winner. I make them understand that if they use the gift they were given, work hard and follow their hearts, they can succeed in life. And then when people try, I'm just shortening the story because there's not much time, and when people try to judge me by what I make, with me knowing that money isn't everything, I can hold my head up high and pay no attention because they are ignorant. You want to know what I make a difference in all your lives, educating kids and preparing them to become doctors and engineers. Today, as all of you are aware, we are living in a society where education is the key to betterment of life. The fact has been recognized by our government and the right to education has been passed. Of course, this is a very good step, but it has thrown many new challenges for the schooling systems which concern the quality of education to be maintained. Right to education and the recent changes in the education system have put a lot of pressure on the teacher and on the education system as a whole because the rules of the game have been changed and the methodology has to follow. But I have full faith in my teachers and principals that they will rise to the occasion and they will continue to provide quality education to all our students and make a difference in their lives. Thank you. Jai Hind.
The Commissioner KVS to visit